going to bring up the big band again. One of the very special things about this experience, playing music and sharing our message of music, is that we can travel halfway around the globe, play the music and share it, and we all share the common appreciation for jazz and different types of music. So it's a really great opportunity for us, even though we are so culturally different and we speak different languages, we can still appreciate the same thing, good music, and just have a good time playing good music. And a lot of the music that you hear tonight, it's really spontaneous. We're trying to decide what to do on the spot. So if you notice the last two things that we did, a lot of the direction that we were going in, we really didn't know until we were actually going through the process. And that's what jazz is. That's the beauty of jazz. It's creating it on the spot. It's being democratic about it, agreeing on what direction we all go and doing it together and trying to make the best music that we can possibly make. And so, again, this evening is very special for us to share our musical creativity with you. The next tune that we're going to do is a tune that I actually asked a friend of mine to write for the band, especially for this tour, this European tour. And the parents and family members who are here are going to have to hear this story again, so I'm sorry. This is kind of a long story. I approached a guy named Daniel Kavanaugh, who also worked with Mr. Ishii at UT Arlington. He's the Associate Director of Jazz Studies. And he's a prolific composer and arranger for jazz music. He writes for professional bands and college and school bands, and he has many of his works published. And so I asked him to write a song for us for this journey that we're on right now. And he wanted to gain some inspiration for this music that he was going to write. And so he read a book called Ancient Legends of Hawaii. The Hawaiian Islands are very steeped in religion and tradition and legend. And so the native Hawaiian people believed that a lot of their spirituality came from the animals and the elements around them. And one of the animals that they hold in high regard is the owl, the Hawaiian owl. And so Mr. Kavanaugh read a legend about the owl, the Hawaiian owl, and how it became the deity of Hawaiian folklore. The story goes that a man named Kapoi, a Hawaiian man, was fishing one day, and on the way home, he found a nest of owl eggs. And the owl eggs looked very good to him, so he collected the owl eggs and he took it home for dinner. When he arrived at home and he was about to cook the eggs, an owl flew up to his house and perched himself on his window and said, "Those are my eggs. Please give them back to me." And Kapoi said, "No, this is my dinner. I'm ready to cook, and I'm very hungry, so I'm going to eat these eggs for dinner." And the owl pleaded with him. He said, "Have mercy on me. Those are my eggs. I want them back. Please give them back to me." And so Kapoi felt sorry for him. He showed mercy and said, "Okay, I will give you back your eggs." And so in return, the owl said, "To thank you for giving me back and giving me back the eggs and showing mercy upon me, I would like to keep you special in my heart, and I will instruct you to build a temple for me, the owl, in a place called Manoa Valley." And so Kapoi did that. He built a temple to honor the owl in Manoa, and the chief of Honolulu, or the chief of Oahu at the time, heard about Kapoi building a temple, and he had a law in place that nobody could build a temple except the chief. And so when he heard that Kapoi built a temple to honor the owl, he was very enraged, and he called for his men to arrest Kapoi and bring him to Waikiki. And so Kapoi was brought in front of the chief, and the chief said, because you disobeyed my law, I will execute you right now. When the owls heard that the chief of Oahu was going to execute Kapoi, the owl gathered all the other owls from around the island, and they flew en masse over Honolulu on Waikiki Beach as Kapoi was about to be executed. And the skies darkened with owls, and they all came down upon the men of the chief, and they attacked the men, and they freed Kapoi. And that's how the owl became a legendary animal, a legendary status, a deity in Hawaiian folklore. And so Mr. Kavanaugh wrote a tune called The Owl King, and we will perform it for you right now. This is inspired by the legend of Kapoi.